Welcome to this short session where we're covering safeguarding policy essentials. My name's Wayne and this is Marianne, and we're the sport welfare leads for Active Essex.
As part of our role, we are working to create a safer culture within organisations and clubs, and this session focuses on the fundamental elements of a safeguarding policy.
The purpose of a safeguarding policy is to ensure the protection of children, young people and adults at risk, to protect individuals at risk from abuse, neglect, exploitation or harm. It establishes clear guidelines to ensure their safety and well-being. The policy should set out clear procedures for reporting concerns. It will provide a framework for reporting and managing concerns or suspicions of abuse or harm. This clarity helps ensure issues are addressed promptly and effectively. It promotes a safe culture. It encourages a culture of responsibility, respect and awareness within organisations, ensuring that everyone understands their role in keeping others safe. And it provides accountability and trust. By promoting transparency and accountability, it reassures stakeholders, including service users, parents or caregivers, the organisation takes safety seriously and has measures in place to prevent harm.
The four safeguarding policy essential elements are the designated safeguarding lead, who is this, reporting a concern, how to do this, the key contacts, who needs to know, and review, when and why.
When we talk about a designated safeguarding lead, there needs to be a named individual within your organisation or club who has overall responsibility for safeguarding. This person needs to be named in the policy and contact details must be included. Your colleagues, service users, parents or carers need to know who to contact and how.
Reporting a concern. Within your policy, please clearly outline reporting processes of how to respond to a child or adult who says either they or another child or adult is being abused, allegations against a member of staff, volunteer or another young person, concerns about a child or adult's welfare arising outside the club or where there is no specific disclosure or allegation. If it's an adult-only organisation, the expectation is to see an adult safeguarding policy. A child-only organisation, then a child-only safeguarding policy. And if combined, then two separate policies. We would suggest best practice would be for this information to be included in a flowchart. This provides clear step-by-step guidance on when, who and how to report concerns.
Anyone reading your safeguarding policy needs to know who to contact and how. It's worth considering linking the contact details back to the flowchart Marianne has just mentioned. So anyone following the various stages of the flowchart, when they are directed to call social care, for instance, the contact details are easily accessible. There should also be clear guidance to differentiate between emergency and non-emergency. If someone is at immediate risk of harm, the advice must be to call police using the 999 system.
Any policy to be useful, it needs to be regularly reviewed to ensure the following. It keeps up to date with any safeguarding changes. All contact details are still current. And as a result of any incidents that may have occurred, the policy is fit for purpose. So review the policy a year after development and then every 3 years or in the following circumstances. Changes in legislation and or government guidance, as required by the local safeguarding partnership, UK Sport and or Home Country Sports Council and regulatory bodies, or as a result of any other significant change or event. A good example of how to record these details is shown here. This box includes when the safeguarding policy is effective from and the next review date. In conclusion, the focus of this session has been on these essential requirements to ensure your policy is a practical, user-friendly working document. We would advise looking at the resources section on the Active Essex website for more information and links to help further develop your organisation's policy.